Hello, everyone. Guess what? Where is Jay? Where have we been for a week? Well, here's the fun part. Jay ended up getting COVID, and I'll tell you all about that really quick, but we thought maybe we would do some separate vlogs during the week. Last Thursday, or I think it was Wednesday, Jay was on a home inspection, and they went up into an attic, a really old house, and it had the blow-in insulation. And Jay already has lung problems and gets bronchitis like really easy. And he had forgotten his mask and his respirator. And he thought, oh, I'll just get some pictures real quick and we'll get out of here. And when he got home that night, he had like the fibers from the blow-in insulation and all the dust. It was just kind of tickling and scratching him. And he went on to Thursday and was still feeling good, but just kind of had that tickly scratch. And Friday, it was evident that he wasn't some of it had maybe gotten into his lungs. So by Friday night, or actually afternoon, he really wasn't feeling well at all. And he says, oh, great, I did it. I turned it into bronchitis like he normally does. And so Saturday, we just thought, just to be safe, let's take a COVID test. And we had one of those home tests, and his came back positive. And then he thought, well, maybe the test isn't accurate. We don't know. It's a home test. Maybe we did it wrong. So we did kind of quarantine from each other, and we're careful. And then he's in a separate room than me. And so we thought, well, let's just be safe. He woke up the next day, Saturday morning, and did not feel well at all. And he says, I've got to, or no, that was Sunday morning. I don't know. It's all a blur. And so he went to quick care that morning. And I had told him, maybe you should just take another COVID test and just make sure that, it's not that it was a faulty test, or, maybe the next test will come out. Well, the doctor did. He does have bronchitis. It started to go down into his lungs, and probably is from all that dust and stuff. But his next test came back positive on COVID. Now, Jay has, and I don't want to start a controversy and all that kind of stuff, but Jay has had his 3 vaccinations, and we're pretty safe, except for he now, doing this new job, or starting it out, he has to be around a lot of people. And so, we've been kind of isolated for a good year. And so anyway, long story short, now I am completely isolated from him because my test came back negative. So I'm out here in my only safe zone. Here is my studio, and I'm going to get a lot of sewing done. I've canceled my appointments earlier this week. I'll be looking at the ones way late into Friday and Saturday, and possibly, if I need to, cancel those and just keep them updated. But we're just trying to be safe so we don't pass it on to anybody, even though I'm coming up negative. So that's what's going on in our lives. And you guys can all say a prayer for Jay. He is not feeling well at all. They did give him a Z-Pack and antibiotics, and they're starting to work. So he's starting to feel a little bit better today. Last night he worried me because his fever spiked, and he was achy. And so he said after he gets a nap, maybe today he will get on and do his own little vlog. And maybe as we are separated this week, we'll do a couple little individual vlogs and tell you some updates, but also to encourage you guys. In marriage, a lot of couples have had to, since COVID, go through this and have to kind of isolate, be separate. They've had to be separate from families. So I thought we'd hash through that this week and talk about all the difficulties. Mental health is on, crises are on the rise. marriages are struggling. Let's work through all that this week and talk about that. Yesterday, I really struggled. Yesterday was Sunday, and we usually have a Bible study in our home. And we, of course, canceled even before we knew it was COVID. Just because of the illnesses, we were like, let's just wait this out. So it felt very lonely yesterday. It was the first full day that, well, I mean, we were kind of isolated on Saturday too, but I don't know, it was the first one that I felt completely alone. And then with the whole COVID thing, being isolated and alone, there's so many different opinions out there. So you can't bring up your opinion to anybody or your fears or anything, because somebody's going to shoot it down with, one thing or another. And all we need to do for each other is stand by and listen to each other and understand each other and understand our fears and our isolation, and I got to thinking, gosh, I don't know that there's anybody I can fully talk to about this. I mean, there are some people, but I need it. Well, and you can't talk to anybody face to face nowadays. But anyway, just thought I'd get on here, give you guys a quick update of why our week is a little different than our normal week. Today would have been Money Monday, and now it's Mucus Monday. So, and Jay, if you're watching this, I love you and I miss you so much. The one thing we did this morning that really helped, and thank you, is we did a kind of a conference call or a video call, and we prayed together, and we hadn't done that all weekend because we just were apart. And it felt really good to talk to you face to face and to pray with you and pray over some of our concerns and our worries. And he's doing good though. Don't worry, guys. But if you guys could pray for us, pray that I don't get it so that I can just keep on moving on with my sewing. Right now, I am in a germ-free area, and it's completely Lysoled, even though it had no germs. But anyways, love you guys, and we'll probably do a couple vlogs through the week, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great Monday, everyone. Love you all so much.